You gotta work hard in life. Nothing of value is going to come easy. It's what's kept me going through day after day of digging down bedrock, cutting rebar, building concrete forms, and mixing concrete. It took me 8 months to get this stage done. Here I am under the workshop floor, checking out what I gotta do down here, and it's quite a bit. They've just piled, you know, blocks or even firewood to hold the floor up. It's ridiculous. Look at that giant root. There's a giant tree root that runs through here. But this is gonna be quite a chore. I'm positive because this is bedrock here, and it surfaces under the entire workshop. So they should help out a lot in terms of making a super strong, sturdy foundation. For the next one. I never imagined how long it was going to take to get this project done, and COVID certainly has not helped. Yeah, sure, it has given me the time, but it's been so hard to find help. All the tradespeople don't want anything to do with renovations. They're all busy on new builds. Ordering appliances and parts takes months. Heck, my refrigerator took 357 days to arrive from the day I ordered it. Lumber prices have tripled during the pandemic because of the surge in renovations, coupled with a lower productivity supply side due to the pandemic. Throw in my sales being down 70% from the previous year and me not being able to fly back to Hong Kong, this has got to be the toughest time of my life. It really hasn't been easy. Fortunately for good friends though, since I've been lucky to have Tom come out every couple weeks to give me guidance and help me with the two-man jobs. I couldn't have done this without him.
Go. Yeah. Write it down. Yeah. We did it. Now let's jackhammer this thing.
Yeah, this would be easier now.
Big slab. Hey, look how thick this thing is. It's like a foot thick.
Hey. There's been a bit of a hold on things for a couple months because this broke, I think in February. That's a pain in the butt. It's on reverse, works forward. Nothing doesn't go forward. Lovely. Thanks a lot, Bosch. And a 2-week repair job, it turned into 2.5 months. And so things inside the workshop here have been at a standstill. However, with the return of the hammer drill, I've begun to fix this issue here. There was, a missing bit of concrete work here that, as a result, when it rained, water was coming in down the side here. So I've been able to drill my holes to set my rebar. Now I'm gonna throw in some concrete and basically create another step here that probably should have been there to help block all the water from coming into the building. And then we can move on to the rest. Ready to get going. Got the form all, where's my hand? There it is, all set up. Got my mixing station over here and all my bags of concrete. Probably don't need that much, but it's better to have too much than too little. So, see how it goes. There it is, all complete. 11.5 bag of concrete later. Pretty much bang on what I estimated. I think I calculated something like 11.8 bags. So I bought 12. I still had 2.5 bags left over. Yeah, it's all the leftover over there. But stoked, it's looking good. This particular form I don't need to leave on for 28 days, or I don't need to wait 28 days because there's not going to be any load on it. I'll probably give this a week before I pull it off, especially it's warmer temperatures now. It should cure pretty quickly, much quicker than before. Yeah, I'm stoked. Oh, there we go. It's gonna look awesome. Little side view action. Gonna rip off the form now. It's been on there for about 7 days. All right, I've loosened it. Check it out. The big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was no good. That looks so nice. Don't know what it is, but when you hand mix concrete, you put all the work into making the form and stuff. It's so satisfying to pull the form off. No water coming through there ever again. There's my stage 2. So once this is done, I'm gonna have about 9 inches above the ground level on the outside. So certainly gonna block any moisture, rainwater, splash, or whatever, snow buildup. There it is. Gonna take the mold off, form, guess I should say. See how it looks. It's cured pretty fast. You can see there's a little line down there. Get this off and then I'll smooth it out a bit. Basically take something like this and rub it into there. You might remember in the last video there's a Finchie getting grass to build a nest. That's one of the parents right there. Since then, they've had babies. There's 1, 2, I think there's 5 in total. Oh, 1, 2, 3, there they are. They're all looking for the seed that's fallen. Remember, Dad's gonna knock it down some more seed. Oh, you go. Such cute little birds. Spend the whole year here. They got a good food source. See you, little guy. Well, today is June 21 here, Canada. It's June 22nd in Hong Kong. It's kind of a bummer of a time because, another important person leaving Hong Kong. Dean's got on a plane about an hour ago, something like that, moving back to Oz. It's like, keep hearing about people leaving, and Dean's been really important to me. It's been a good guidance with things, and he's helped me out. He took over from Inhuan when Inhuan left in December, I think it was. I knew Dean was going to be leaving. It still sucks, especially when you keep hearing case after case of people leaving the place and realizing that when you get back there, there's going to be less people around that you know. The thing about Dean is that he was the only true local to airport rights. He was there every day. He, as long as there was swell, he was there. Even when there was no swell, he was still there. As long as he wasn't at work, there was only one other place. If he wasn't in the water at airport rights on Tap Noon, he was then at the workshop, right? Anyways, it's gonna be tough because he's like mentor, and I know he had a massive impact onto a lot of youth in Hong Kong because he was a vice principal and teacher at one of the international schools, and he was very keen about teaching children, kids, people, let's say, about being environmentally responsible. Always trying to find a less wasteful way to do things, alternative ways, sustainable ways. Every time, he's the one who taught me that when I'm at the beach, pick up some waste, right? He's the one that really got me hooked onto this challenge of pushing for more education about marine waste. Being in Canada, it's like, yes, there are spots here on Vancouver Island and all over the coast where, you do have marine waste. And I don't want to reduce the importance of that issue here, but it's nothing compared to ground zero in Hong Kong when you are right on the Pearl River Delta. You are at the doorstep of the manufacturing capital of the world. The amounts of marine waste is just incomprehensible, I believe, to people here until you actually see it. And of course, Hong Kong is not the worst in the world, right? And China's not the worst in the world. There's a lot of marine waste coming out of India, Indonesia, Philippines. It's ironic that the reason why that waste is there is because of Western demand for manufacturing there, right? If all those countries were, if they had the level of pollution control and, say, waste control, recycling, stuff like that happens in places like Canada, USA, Germany, Australia, etc. Well, the products that you buy on the shelves aren't going to be that cheap. So there's that trade-off. And in a way, you can say it's our fault that this pollution is there, right? Because if it wasn't for our demand, it wouldn't be there. Anyways, this is about Dean. This isn't about marine waste. But we're gonna miss him, you know. But probably the greatest impact he's had on the car is pushing me to get off my ass and to get t-shirts made. So he's the one that designed his first shirt, right? Made in Tatooine. It's got, you know, the workshop front, the red board out there. He designed this and he pushed me to do it. And these are going to be available in Tatooine, I would say, in a week or two. Got to pack them, printed here. They are produced on socially responsible cotton. Cotton is sourced from the U.S. It's U.S.-based cotton. They are sewn, fair wage sewn in Mexico, and they are printed Vancouver Island in Canada with eco-friendly water-based inks, certified inks actually. So it's a pretty cool shirt, 100% cotton, all natural fiber. And anyways, yeah, so these will be available. These will be available in Tatooine in a couple of weeks. So thank you, Dean, and you know, thank you for your influence. That's it. That sounded like a damn eulogy.
Who says it's always cold in Canada? 40 degrees. So, I've always wanted to try something. Got an egg and my trusty Real Man barbecue flipper. Comes with a bottle opener, serrated blade, flipper. It's awesome. Anyways, and here I am. This is the roof of the carport. Let's try to fry an egg. Oh, oh, oh. Is it working? I don't think that's working. That's not cooking. Ow, it's hot though. Nope, nothing's happening. I just made a big mess. Hot day in Canada, take 2. Temperature's 40 degrees outside. Ignore this, I just had it out in the sunshine. Current temperature's 40 degrees. Ah, God, steps are hot. Let's try this again. So, anything happening? Doesn't look like it. Don't know how they do that on TV. Let's flip it. Nope. Oh, what a mess. Well, that'll attract the bears. Alrighty, today is July 4th or 5th?
6th.
6th, alright. I got no clue. Anyways, we got the next section here. It's about 6 feet long. Being smart this time. Rented a mixer. Got Tom here. And 22 30 kg bags of ready mix concrete. So we're gonna mix this all up and slap it in there and be almost finished this job. Definitely a floor by August. Tom is putting the last 2 bags in right now. And this is one of those moments where you can see the difference. Tom is always about buy extra. I'm about buy just enough. And we're so close. Will the last 2 bags be enough? What do you think, Tom?
I think doubtful. Might need a half a bag. Jacket.
Yeah, we got a half bag still there. It's half of the smaller bag too. Yes. Finally done. Finally done. Finally done. 8 months of hard work are finally over. It's come a long way since the first week of January. Just look at what it was and look at what it's become. And you might be wondering what the heck I did with this tree root. Well, I think we're the only organisms on this planet which demand nature to conform to our needs. I, on the other hand, believe instead we need to do more to learn how to conform our ways to the needs of nature. So what I did was provide an expansion gap for the root to grow within the wall if required. And as I understand it, the root will probably never get any bigger since they achieve 50% of their final size within the first 5 years of growth. This tree is much older than that. Besides, I'm not the only one who appreciates the trees. The eagles love them too. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No matter what, don't ever give up on what you believe in.